Maran tells us Siman Sadi, interesting halacha, that a person is not supposed to have any sort of chatzitza, any sort of separation between them and the wall during the times of Shmona Esrei, when he's praying Shmona Esrei. This does not apply to other times during the tefillah, other parts of the tefillah, but during the Shmona Esrei, a person is not supposed to have any chatzitza, any hefsek between him and the wall. It's based on the pasuk by Chizkiyahu HaMelech. When he was deathly ill, he turned to face the wall and he prayed for his life, and he was answered. One of the reasons that's given is because we don't want anything to distract the person during the Shmona Esrei. So if he's praying and there's other things dividing between him and the wall, he might become distracted by the things that pass before him. Another reason that's given, a beautiful reason, is that the tefillah is similar to the korbanot. And the korban could not have anything separating between it and the floor of the Beit HaMikdash during the times of the avodah, when it was being prepared for being a korban. So since the tefillah is also similar to a korban, similar to avodah, to korbanot, we also don't want anything to be mafsik between us, to separate between us and the wall. It's important to realize that this is not ma'akiv, that this is a mitzvah min hamuvchar, this is an ideal, but if a person did pray and he realized there is something separating between him and the wall, that does not have to repeat the Shmona Esrei or anything like that. Number two, it's also only relevant according to Pri Megadim if there's something within your 4 amot. But let's say a person is praying in the middle of the Beit Knesset, and within his 4 amot before him there is nothing, but beyond his 4 amot, there's something separating between him and the wall. And Mikaradin, that's not a problem, right? It doesn't have to be that there's a clear shot between you and the wall, 25, 40 feet, whatever it is. According to Pri Megadim, even though there are poskim that hold otherwise, Pri Megadim conclude that as long as it's not within your 4 amot, then it's not considered a hefsek. Now, what is considered a hefsek? So we say anything which is a davar kavua, anything which is permanent or fixed in its place, even if it's within your 4 amot, it's not considered a separation. It's considered part of the structure, and it's considered a wall in and of itself. So anything kavua is not considered a hefsek or mechitza between you and the wall. It doesn't have to be that it's installed with a drill and screws. Anything which is not typically moved. Anything which is not typically moved is considered kavua. It's not considered a separation between the wall. Additionally, when it comes to anything which is tzorech tefillah, anything which is it's an auxiliary part of the furniture which is necessary for the tefillah, such as many times people have a shtender, whether it's tabletop or whether it's on the floor, people have a shtender. That's something which is a tzorech tefillah, and therefore that's also not considered an outside thing which separates between you and the wall. And then finally, bnei adam. It's not important for a person to have a 4 amot square around and that's totally clear. People, and even ba'alei chayim, according to Maran, even other living creatures besides people, also are not considered a chatzitza. They're considered any sort of separation between the wall. So if there are people, let's say it's crowded Beit Knesset, there are people right in front of you, that's not a problem at all, because chairs, again, if it's tzorech tefillah, then that's also not considered a chatzitza. But anything which is typically moved would be considered a chatzitza. Tzorech tefillah is not. But again, people, davar kavua, tzorech tefillah, not considered a chatzitza in this regard. Rabbi Hananiah ben Kashya omer, יצא הקדוש ברוך הוא לזכות את ישראל לפיכך בא להם